Obviously, no one can see your phone script when you call them. So how your message looks determines if someone is even going to read it. So the first look, without even looking at the specific words, how does your message look? So I want to show you 3 examples. You have this one, which is a message we sent. Hey John, if we could get you more sales calls with CFOs at SaaS companies, would you be interested? You'd only pay us per showed and qualified call. Recently did this for this client, got them 20 qualified demos per month for the last 17 months. We have 3 paragraphs, 3 sentences, very short, straight to the point. Then we have the same exact message, but in one block. This immediately just looks like a blob of text. I wouldn't read this. And then, if you want to take it a step further, this is an outreach message I got lately, which is just a big block of text. I never read this. I still didn't. I screenshotted this thing, I pasted it in the document, and never once did I actually get the motivation to read this, because it just looks like a bunch of shit. And let's be honest. So, how your message looks is actually important. It's a first impression that matters. So make sure that you divide it up nicely. It's nice and short. It looks like it has a nice overview, because then actually this happens in a split second, but someone's actually going to read it then. Okay? And I think you obviously see the difference between these 3. But yeah, next one. And this is important, especially if you're planning to run high volume or you have a bigger business already. Outsourcing lead generation is often cheaper than doing it in-house. Lead gen agencies usually have a way higher ROI. That's just a fact. Because it's not just the salary that you're paying, but you also need multiple people to run high volume. So usually if you hire an SDR, they're going to do like 100, 120 dials a day. That's about it. So if you're planning to run like 2,000 dials a day, suddenly you need to hire, 20 people. That's wild. That's expensive as fuck. Okay? So you need multiple people to run high volume. You have hiring costs because you need to find these people. You have equipment costs. You need experts to train them on the actual thing. You have your own management time that you need to invest, and so on and so forth. You have a huge bill. You need to pay for the tools. You need to pay for the data. You need to do all of these things. And if something doesn't work, you don't even have anyone that can help you. Versus an agency does everything does all of that for you for a fixed monthly price. And if it's a good one, they only get paid when they deliver. And just as a note, that doesn't mean that it's free. Don't expect anyone to do outreach for free. It costs money, but it's substantially less than hiring, especially if you want to do high volume. And we only get paid per showed and qualified call. That's where we actually profit. So we only make money if we bring you the result that we promise. But yeah, even if it's not us, if an agency actually does this and they're tied to the result, that actually means something. If it's just a huge 20K retainer without any performance fees, that just means that, they might just take your money, send emails, not get results, and that's about it. But regardless, everything is much cheaper than hiring 20 people to do outreach for you. I think that's pretty obvious.